We are doing a maintenance on this roof right now. Came across a couple of frozen coils. Frozen coil 1. This one we haven't even opened up yet, but it's very frozen. How do you thaw frozen systems on it?
Probably put it in heat frost.
Put it in fucking heat, dude. They just go orange wire to Y. Like, do they have the heat on inside? I didn't turn this one on. I didn't look at this one.
Yeah, this thing's been on since I got here.
They had this thing wired red and orange. Shit, we lost our red. God damn it. And now we wait.
But
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
it's a block of ice right there.
It's a block of ice.
That's for sure.
Yeah, I think you need a flathead.
Yeah.
Ah, look at you. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, this coil is bad. That's a lot of ice. So staff at this building had this unit set to 63 degrees and this unit over here set to 66 degrees. Neither of these units were ever going to hit those set points, so they ran evidently 24/7, and both units are just completely iced up. This one's thawing out pretty quickly. This one over here is not. We're just going to let this thing thaw overnight and come on back and make sure they're actually running half decently. I don't think that one's gonna have any major issues, but this guy right here, I mean, we can see this coil. This is the oldest unit on this roof. The coil is just not in good shape. We'll see if there's anything we can do for it, but we may just be recommending replacing this system, but I don't know if that's 100% the case. This is our second and third maintenance here, and this is the filter that was being used. They have us out every 3 months, and so we didn't really see a point to putting the filters right on the coil, but you can see this is the filter rack that was sitting on this unit. This came like this from the factory, I imagine, and the bottom, like maybe 15 to 20% of this coil, look at that thing, from here right there down, is not even being used at all. Yeah, that could be like 20% of the coil's not in use. Combine that, it's a little bit dirty. We'll probably clean it tomorrow when we come back, give it a good wash. This is why it's a good idea to do maintenance in the spring, not midsummer, because we can come out and we can actually educate the staff a little bit and say, hey, look, we need to not keep this thing at 63 degrees. I mean, we only have so much control. We can set a minimum set point on all these thermostats. I think we're gonna have to do that. These units are only spec'd out to do a certain amount and keep up, what, 99% of the year. And that's if they're all running. And so with this unit over here set to 63 degrees, then all these other ones off, it's never gonna keep up. So that thing is just gonna run and run and run. This thing may have run for several days like this to get to this point. I mean, all the staff says they never touched the thermostat, so who knows how long it's been set to 63 degrees. This ice is solid. It's not coming off. It's like starting to separate from the coil. We ran it in heat for like 30 minutes, kept on going off on low pressure, and I figured we not just completely roast the whole building. It's full of dogs. So, yep, that's that. You're good. All right, that's all.
Off a little bit.
More about the dirt, not just the surface stuff. That's just dog hair.
Yeah.
It's never gonna come out unless we scrub it.
Yeah. This ain't some came out.
definitely not as fast as it should. Put your hand over the end.
Yep.
Alright, let go. I think that was it. You can see the fins, it's pretty clean, but the fins on this one are starting to disintegrate in the spots where there was a bunch of buildup on it. I don't know if you can tell. This is pretty mild, but it's probably best not to scrub it. Yup. Oh, fuck. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go. Seems a lot better.
That's definitely. That's all clear too.
Yeah. My thumb is getting tired. My thumb is getting tired. Dear Lord. I'm not happy with how clean this one is yet. We're gonna do a second pass, but I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to tell, but it looks like somebody like went through and tried to straighten all these fins, but just like squished them all together. I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell, but all these fins are like doubled up in pairs. So this whole coil is just not gonna have good airflow on the face of it because someone messed it up, and I don't know if that's gonna be really that fixable. It's like, looks like they got flattened in several spots. Someone went through and just with the combs. Alex,
Yeah.
look. All right, so these were sitting here. At this point, I don't know. We have tried to clean this. I don't know that I wanna, let me see. Oh yeah, these fins are brittle now. Guys, watch. These fins, they just disintegrate. Yeah, I'm not even gonna. Yeah, not worth cleaning this one. Yeah, we're good. This one we may be able to clean, but it's like the fins are disintegrating.
Yeah.
So it's like we don't want to, you know. You spray these with water semi-hard, and I'm scared to even
Look at it.
We are just letting these systems dry off. This one and that one over there. If these coils weren't so fragile, we'd be able to get this one cleaner and that one cleaner too. But is what it is. The reason we let them dry is because, I don't know if this is common, it happened to me one time, but you get this whole system wet, you get that whole system wet, and the next thing after this evaporator coil is this blower motor. Having moisture in the system is normal because these things condensate water when they run, but getting your blower motor, I mean, we pulled this blower motor out while we cleaned this one. We didn't do that over there. But if you, I mean, everything in an HVAC system is gonna be water resistant. So this thing isn't gonna get hurt from a little bit of water on it, but you never know. So I had one time where I cleaned a coil. About 3 days after I cleaned the coil, that blower motor died. So ever since then, I've been a little bit more careful. That was on a package unit just like this. We're pretty careful about that. We don't like to damage any systems after touching them. And yeah, so we're gonna let these things dry off, start them up, see what our pressures are, because they were both frozen. We're assuming it was just due to dirty coils and user error on that thermostat setting. So yeah. All right, we're gonna test this bad boy. I'm gonna make a troubleshooting video. I need you to be on board with it.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just called Patrick.
You have to act dumb.
All right.
There's this fucking old guy on YouTube. He's like talking shit on all of our videos.
No way.
Yeah. What? He's like, Bosch is shit. Yeah, look, he left 4 comments on this last video. He's like, this guy looks like he smokes weed on the job. What do you think, Alex? Yeah, I think we're good. I mean, we're nowhere near freezing. Do you know how what the temperature is inside? 115. Just let it run for a little while, make sure it doesn't drop. I don't know if we're gonna be able to save this thing.
It doesn't look low though, huh?
Yeah.
9 is pretty decent for a day like this, right?
It's 35 degrees. And they're gonna keep it much colder than it is in there. This system does not look like it's gonna freeze anytime soon, so.
Oh yeah, look at the different temperature there.
Oh yeah, we're that other one, same refrigerant over there is at 325, 110. This one is fine. This one over here, I mean, we see how messed up both the indoor and the outdoor coil are. So we can't see anything. I mean, you see how corroded all this is. There's no saving this thing, so this thing's fucked. All right, guys, yeah. Let me know what you think about this system. I did recommend, well, I didn't recommend to the building or the business owner that he replace it. I just told him everything that's wrong with it. Really just the 2 coils, but we can't save that. That's ocean air damage. Even it's like about a mile inland, but it's got a really strong breeze. You can hear the wind throughout this whole video just kind of blowing. That's just ocean breeze coming through. So that outdoor coil is just it's deteriorating, and we can't fix the coil without, I mean, yeah, without replacing the coil. The indoor coil, we could attempt to straighten the fins on that thing. It would probably bring the suction pressure up, more than likely. But I mean, I didn't even take subcool and superheat. There's no way to check that accurately with as poor of airflow we have across both coils. Situation like this with a business, I already know that the chance of them replacing the system is not that high. They'll typically wait till it's more dead than this one is. So I didn't force the issue. I explained it. That way they can't be mad at us when they say we had you out for maintenance and it's broken. So more than likely, we're going to see more service calls on this thing. In my long text to the business owner, I said, if it's going to be either situation A where we put a new one in, or situation B where you keep the existing one and you see us running service calls on this one semi-regularly. If you like HVAC videos, we'll keep putting them out. Hoping to make a troubleshooting video tomorrow. Subscribe if you like HVAC stuff, and yeah.